Hello, everyone. Back again. This is part 2 of Did That Just Happen? When we left, we talked about, being from Jacksonville. Who would you pick, Patriots or New York
Could
Jets?
you imagine living in Jacksonville as a football fan?
I wouldn't want to live in Jacksonville as a football fan.
I wouldn't want to live in Jacksonville, period.
I don't know about that.
Dude,
no. It's a nice little area.
No.
It's nice. I'd rather live in Miami.
I'd rather live in, like, Orlando.
Or the O, yeah. Big O.
Yeah, but there's nothing really good. Jacksonville has, like, the football team, and that's it.
Football team, yeah.
They have nothing else. Like, what would you do?
They have David Gerard.
Shows how much you know. It is Gerard.
True.
All right. So, yeah, you're a fan of Jacksonville. Completely unbiased in the situation. We got to do a couple of the head-to-head matchups.
Yeah.
You start at the top, work your way down. You have Bill Belichick, Rex Ryan. Take the championships out of it. You can either
So we'll take all of his 3 out, and then Rex Ryan.
Take the championships out of it. Who is the better coach? Who has the better schemes? Who can get his players going the most? Who can game plan the best for this game?
Honestly, I think Bill Belichick. Look at what he's done, dude, through this season. He took his game plan, which was throw the ball deep and then throw the slant to Wes Welker, and just revamped it and went just throughout the whole playbook, dude, and went back to like 2002, 2003 playbook. And look what they've done, dude. They've took out Indianapolis and Pittsburgh, two of the. Maybe they're having a little off years this year, offense-wise. Look at Indianapolis with basically no players, playing with the cheerleaders technically, but they're doing really well. Their offense is running like a machine right now.
Yeah. In your opinion, is this one of Belichick's best coaching years?
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
He was arguably one of the best receivers, at least top 4 in the NFL, and you're doing just as well. He lost one game maybe since then, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was that
Cleveland
bullshit
game,
Cleveland game,
which we just looked completely.
We would have
past.
lost with Moss either way.
We would have lost with I mean, that game just came out of nowhere, blindsided us. In my opinion, I also take Belichick if the championships are gone, but I don't take it as wide of a margin as I think you do. Rex Ryan is 2-3 career, 2-1 in 3 games against Belichick coach teams.
Yeah,
as a head coach, that's pretty significant. One win was up here. One win was. No, I think both wins were down there.
Both wins were down there because Mark Sanchez threw 4 interceptions the one time he played here.
So, both wins were down there, but he's shut down New England's offense 2 out of 3 games. The one this year we only got 14 points. I think last year we only got did we get shut out? I think we may have got shut out.
We lost one game we had 12 points or some shit like that.
Yeah, that may have been that one. So he's shut you down. But then again, you look at Bill Belichick, and he's been able to adjust for everything. When he plays Indy, he knows that Indy's going to get yards. You just want to keep him out of the end zone, which is what they did this year.
Yeah.
With Pittsburgh, if you shut down the run, that Ben can't beat you with his arm. And we totally shut down the run. You look at Baltimore, it's a hard-fought game. You got to smack them in the face because they're going to pop you right back. We did that. We won the game in overtime. Huge win. You look at San Diego. You go in there, tough place to play. San Diego is going to have a huge storm coming up. They have a great defense. He went for it on a 4th down. Always adjusting to whoever he plays.
Yeah.
Rex Ryan to me runs the same schemes the whole time. Whether it's Houston, Indy, New England, doesn't matter. Same stuff all the time. It'll come with experience. I see Rex Ryan lasting at that job for a long time.
If they get to the playoffs this year,
I can see him staying there for a while. He'll get better with, experience as a head coach. But I give the nod to Belichick. We're gonna skip the Sanchez Brady because that's not even close.
Not even close.
You look at Brady. I think when it's all said and done, he will win one more Super Bowl, at least one more. He'll finish with minimum 4. And when it's all done, he may not have the best numbers. He won't be the Peyton Manning, Dan Marino. He won't be in that category. He'll be with Montana. He'll be with Staubach. Those guys who, great win percentages. The quarterbacks you want in the big games.
Oh, yeah. They'll throw 5,000 yards this game.
Which is the ones that matter.
They want to win.
So I think when it's all said and done, we're so lucky to, we'll be able to say we grew up and we watched the Patriots when they had the best quarterback of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
Manning will have all the records. Brady will have all the rings.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Take that hard word.
Running backs, I really think it's dead even.
I think it is too, especially the way Ben Jarvis Allison is
Yeah,
stepping up with
LT
Woodhead.
LT's had a good year. Sean Green he's been fumbling a couple times. He's taking some carries away. Woodhead's been a nice surprise.
Been a really nice surprise. And the one thing too with LT is that he's now in New York in the winter.
Yeah.
And he's old as shit.
Yeah.
So good luck running as much
Yeah,
as you did in September and October. Good
Absolutely.
luck with that.
San Diego, in December it's still 60, 70 degrees.
Oh yeah.
In New York and New England it's like
20 if you're lucky.
right. On a good day.
On a good day.
Wide receivers, you have Branch, you have Welker, and you have who's our three? Tate? Is Tate three?
Yeah, I think so. I'd say Tate would be
you
he
know-
started the other day, so.
Right. So, and on the other side you have Braylon Edwards, Santonio Holmes, and Jericho Cotchery.
Yeah. So.
I think they have the more explosive wide receivers. Any of those guys can go long. Any one of them can break a big play. I think we have more reliable wide receivers.
I agree.
Edwards drops. I think he's led the
I
league
was
in
going to
drops.
say that, dude. The year that he went to New York, I think he was leading the league in drops.
Yeah.
And he's still that guy. You can't coach drops out of someone.
Right.
Like with a T.O., he's a great receiver, but
Right.
he drops fucking crazy passes all the time.
Yeah, Jericho Cotchery, explosive, but he's never really involved in the game plan that often. And Santonio Holmes, it's his first year with New York. He's been a Super Bowl MVP, but he's gotten some, problems off the field. I can never remember Wes Welker or Deion Branch getting in any sorts of, bringing distractions to the team, things like that. The last thing is defense. I think Jets have I give the edge to the Jets there.
I have to as well, unfortunately.
You have Revis over there, which is probably one of the best defensive players in the league. They have this linebacker who's unreal. I forget his name right now, but he's a great, great linebacker. They have a good pass rush. They put pressure on. They have Cromartie on the other side. I mean, you have two sick corners. But, before we were, you take out Randy Moss, and we have Welker.
Exactly.
Now who's Revis going to cover? Who's our number one? We don't have a number one.
That and there's now that Randy Moss is gone, and that's not our offense throwing deep or running a slant.
Right.
There's just so many ways to beat that defense.
Yeah.
Because Revis can't be everywhere.
Yeah.
Neither can Cromartie. So you go cover Branch, we'll throw it to fucking Hernandez 10 yards up. We'll just do that all day. That's fine with me.
So
that's why I think they have the big advantage, that they can game plan so much more than what the defense can give them.
yeah. So your opinion, New England wins the game. What's the score?
I'm going to say 31-20 New England.
Think we can hang 31 on the Jets?
I think we can hang 31.
I also take New England. I take them 24-16.
I like that. It's a cute story.
24-16. It is cute. We're going to switch gears now. We're going to go baseball. We're going to keep it the whole New York-Boston thing. Derek Jeter, the icon of the Yankees, of this era.
Safe to say, absolutely. The last 15 years, without a doubt.
Is a free agent, and it's not looking good, those contract talks. He wants something that the team's not willing to give. The team's willing to give him something that he's not willing to accept. First question is, can you picture Derek Jeter wearing any jersey besides the pinstripes?
Going into the season, absolutely not, because you would think they would have the respect to give him what he, in my mind, rightfully deserves. He may have had an off year, but he won a Gold Glove. He's literally the face of your franchise since 1997.
Right.
He deserves to finish out his career as a Yankee and give him a fair contract. But they're kind of douches. I bet you, dude, if the boss was still alive, this wouldn't even be an issue.
Oh, no, it wouldn't be an issue at all.
They were like
He'd be
butt buddies. They used to bang each other.
Yeah, I mean, Steinbrenner, a hard-nosed guy, wants, complete excellence.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're one of those guys that's been there for him, he'll, go to bat for you.
And what's funny about this, too, is a couple years ago, Mariano Rivera and Jorge Posada were kind of in the same situation at that age, and they got a 2-year contract,
right.
3-year contract to play until they're 40. Both of them are now, Jorge's 39, I think, and Mo is 40, so their contracts end, but why not give that to Derek Jeter,
right.
who in my mind has done more for you than Jorge Posada, in my opinion.
I agree. I don't know if you're in the same boat that I am, but I know, a lot of Red Sox fans, and, me personally, I boo Derek Jeter. I root against him because I respect the shit out of that guy.
Oh, yeah, I 100% agree with you.
He's on the enemy, so you can't like him. You can't, hope, he goes out there and he hits a game-winning hit off you, anything like that, or, turns the double play that ends the game. But, I mean, what team wouldn't want a guy like Derek Jeter?
Absolutely.
Up there, every guy, he never gets hurt. He's so reliable. He's good in the field.
Very clutch.
Very clutch.
His girlfriend's a fucking smoke show.
Who's he with right now?
Minka Kelly.
Oh, fantastic.
The love of my life.
Fantastic.
I will beat him up to have her. That's fine though. But but dude, that's the same thing. That goes hand in hand with Peyton Manning. I hate the Colts in my life and hate Peyton Manning, but I respect the fact that he's one of the best players to ever play the game.
Yeah.
And you have to do that with Derek Jeter. You hate him because he's the Yankee, but you have to respect what he's done for the sport.
But also, I mean, I can't see myself. I've actually turned into a big Peyton Manning fan.
Yeah,
I really
I've
have.
seen your statuses.
Yeah, I really do like I like what he does. I like smart quarterbacks. I don't like people who just
like Mark Sanchez.
I don't like Mark Sanchez. I don't like you have so many just bad QBs. And I'm not really a fan of Big Ben. I'm not really a fan of Flacco.
Big Ben likes to go out to college clubs and beat up little girls.
Right. But I like Peyton. I think he's great. Taking that out of it, could you see yourself rooting for Derek Jeter if he was on any team but the Yankees?
100% yes, my
Yes,
friend.
same here.
I would probably buy a Jeter jersey on the other team.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
You know what I would do in a heartbeat if there's some fucking twist of fate and stars aligned and he ended up with the Red Sox? Oh, dude. If we can't sign a third baseman, transition that motherfucker to third.
I think it would be unbelievable. What a coup that would be.
Oh, my God.
That'd be
Honestly, dude, if they screw him like that, why not? Why not screw him right back and sign with the biggest rival
Dude,
ever?
I really think,
I would do the same
if
thing.
he feels so disrespected by the Yankees, he should come to the Yankees' biggest rival.
Mm-hmm.
He'll play for $28 in a Fenway Frank
He will
per
have
game.
a monster year, I think, in Fenway.
Yeah, he'd have such a big year at
would
Fenway.
kill it
He
at
always,
Fenway.
hits the ball well here.
Mm-hmm.
And, those 18 games that we have against the Yankees,
We'll go 18-0.
he'll change those a lot. And could you imagine the Yankees being A-Rod's team?
I don't think New York people can.
Could you remember, this is
imagine that.
A-Rod's team. No, right now this is Derek Jeter's team. This is Mariano Rivera's, but you
Jorge
can't really
Posada,
say it's
absolutely.
Rivera pitches one inning every other game.
Yeah.
Posada, he's not the everyday catcher anymore. Jeter still is the everyday shortstop. If they get rid of him, who's going to play short for them? Do you know?
Man.
I have no
do not
idea.
know.
I have not a clue.
I don't know.
So, Derek Jeter and the Yankees, I hope they don't work it out because I'd love to see the debacle of the
That
Empire.
would be so magical.
But
What if they had the curse of Jeter?
That'd be
You know what I
fantastic.
mean? They never win another World Series.
That'd be fantastic. Derek Jeter,
Come to the Red Sox.
come to the Red Sox.
We would treat you with respect.
We have 412 fans, including Kurt Angle and God knows who else.
And Dan Sommer.
Yeah, sure, why not? Both of which can kill a lot of people. So yeah, Matt, Celeb, Smack, which one?
We're already at that time of the show.
Already.
Well, I'm going to say one, and if you don't say the second person, then I'm going to come back.
Well, I think we're going to have a collective Smack.
Can we have a collective smack?
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll each do one and then a collective, but we got to
All
make
right,
it
great,
quick.
Okay. My celebrity I want to smack is Ron Artest. We've done this before with the whole situation of him selling his championship ring, but this is for a completely different reason. He is 33 and has a contract that I think is another 2 to 3 years. At the end of his contract, he wants to play professional football, as in the NFL, and he's hiring T.O. to come and consult with him to make sure that he's not batshit crazy, which we all know from prior antics. He is batshit crazy.
He's nuts.
He's just fucked out of his mind. You're going to get destroyed, dude. You're a basketball player. You're not even that good at basketball. Stick to what you're kind of sort of good at. You will die in the NFL, dude. I don't want to see another death.
I totally
Do you?
agree. No, it's going to be very, very rough.
What position would he play?
God knows. My pick is, and again, I really don't like always going with sports people, but Josh McDaniels. You were with the Patriots during the whole Spygate incident,
Yep.
and you just did the same thing with another team. And there's already talks of you losing your job. This
Spygate
pretty much
too.
cements it, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
You're out at the end of the year.
He should come back to the Patriots, be our offensive coordinator.
Nah, we didn't want him back. Collective Smack. Kicker for Boise State.
We don't know your fucking names.
We have no idea what your name is, which
I want
is
to say
better for
something
you.
Bronski or something.
He doesn't even matter. Which is better for you that we don't know your name because we would totally find you and smack the taste out of your mouth.
You ruined my hopes of a Boise State in the national title.
That entire fan base, which has a lot of fans in this country,
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
is irate. This game went on until 2 o'clock in the morning our time. I stayed up, I grimaced through it to watch it, and I was just,
It was
I was
so
shocked,
bad.
shell-shocked.
Dude, when Titus Young caught that pass on the 5-yard
said
line, I
over.
lost my shit. I was like, yes!
And
It's going to be a 25-yard field goal. We're going to win.
That win was over. That win would have been over a ranked opponent that would have put you in third. And both Oregon and Auburn have tough last games coming up. easily one of them could lose. You could be in the national title game. This kid, college kickers are a joke. You're a joke. 1, 2, 3, O's. We're out.